it's your girl Asia from One Race Fangirl Channel. Welcome back to my channel. Now, I want to do something different. I don't really talk about adult animated shows on my channel as often, and you know what? I want to because adult animated shows are also cartoons as well. They're just adult animated. So I was thinking of doing something where I make maybe a top 10, top 5 adult animated list of my favorite shows. Granted, I have not watched everything, so if I cannot do a top 10, I might just do a top 5 of shows that I have saw. But you know what? If I feel like I haven't seen half of the shit, then I just won't be making a list. So I was thinking of doing something like that, you know, before I do my part 2 of favorite cartoons of all time, because there are some cartoons I do want to watch before I make the list. Or if I never get to those cartoons, I might just make my list anyway. So those are all updates that I want to do. But as for today's video, I want to do something different. I wanted to talk about the whole American Dad versus Family Guy thing. Now, I love American Dad and I love Family Guy. I love them both. And I recently just got into both of them, for real, for real. I'm kind of late to the party. You know, I remember watching Family Guy when it would come on Adult Swim, but I never like watched it from the beginning. Most of the episodes that was coming on Adult Swim were like, you know, some of the new shit that's on. So, you know, me being me, my ass went to Hulu, and you know, I just started binge watching Family Guy, and I just started binge watching American Dad, because I wanted to see what that show was giving. One of the worst shows I've ever watched as an adult animated show is the fucking Cleveland Show. That show is not funny at all. I don't know why anyone would ever watch the Cleveland Show. The Cleveland Show is fucking horrible. It is not entertaining. It is not funny at all. I don't know who watched Family Guy and said, you know what I want to see? I want to see a fucking show of Cleveland. I just had to get it off my chest because I do not get anybody who say they like the Cleveland Show. It's not funny to me. I don't laugh. I just don't fucking get it. Like, it's not funny to me. And that show ran for 4 fucking seasons is insane to me. Yes. But, you know what? Anyway, this is about American Dad and this is about Family Guy. Now, for American Dad, before I even got to the show, one of the main, like, clips or something I would see with American Dad that made me feel like, okay, this show is fucking wild, is in the season 14 episode, it's episode 19 for season 14, is when Roger and the fucking fish Klaus was just like, you know, like getting freaky with each other. They was getting freaky on the couch, and Francine and Sam walked in. That was like one of the main clips I always saw when it came to American Dad. So that was like always one of the main clips I always see with American Dad. So when I saw that clip, I'm thinking, okay, is this show funny? Like, is it going to give that energy that I want from an adult animated show? So I watched American Dad, and I can say I absolutely love American Dad. I've only watched it from seasons 1 through 6, not because I stopped or I felt uninterested. You know, real life shit happened to where I could not pay for my subscription for Hulu. But once I get back on my feet and find me a job and everything like that, I will continue my binge watching for American Dad and Family Guy. Now, with Family Guy, I'm going to say this before I get into what show I like more. With Family Guy, I'm going to say this. Family Guy, for me, I had to go back and watch it twice. Okay? And people are going to say, oh, what do you mean? Well, let me explain what I mean. When I watched the Family Guy the first time, I only made it through seasons 1 through 13, right? When I couldn't remember anything from seasons 1 through 13, because at the time I was rewatching Kid Brodowski, watching Gravity Falls for the first time, watching the Lazy World Gumball. I was watching so much shit that I totally forgot I was even watching Family Guy, right? So when I went back and watched Family Guy again, I only watched it for seasons 1 through 13. I never made it past anything. Like, whatever season they on now, like seasons 24, 25, I've never been able to make it there. I don't know if it's God telling me that season 13 just might be the end for me. Like, it just Like season 13 might just be where I stopped. I don't know, or maybe it's just because I was watching so much shit at the time that I never got a chance to make it past season 13. I don't know, but I just know when I get my subscription back up and going, I am going to finish season. I am going to finish season 13 for Family Guy and try to make it to season 24 or something like that, because I just know for a fact when I went back and watched it twice, I never was able to make it past season 13, like never. And you know, with Family Guy, a lot of people say it's not funny, it's not what it used to be. I would say this about Family Guy when I made it past, when I watched it from seasons 1 through 13. I definitely feel like once they go like up, season 13 is okay. It's not as a lot of the shit that's like in Family Guy, for real. Family Guy is funny. Well, the earlier seasons were really fucking hilarious. I think in the other seasons for Family Guy, they're losing their touch. So they're trying to do everything they can to make sure people who've been watching Family Guy for day one still tuned in. I feel like the jokes are like they're good, they're great, but the humor sometimes can feel flat. Like, I love to laugh, and I know Family Guy might not be everyone's cup of tea because there's so many people who say they never watched Family Guy. Like, what? There's so many people who say they don't get it. Like my brother said, he doesn't understand Family Guy. Like, what? Like, huh? Like, are you okay? Like, Family Guy is fucking hilarious. I understand it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I absolutely love Family Guy. I love it. I love Family Guy. I love it. I love Family Guy, but I definitely understand why people feel like it's lost its touch, because the longer you make a TV show run, of course it's going to lose that spark, and I think Family Guy has reached that mark. Like, I've never watched South Park, but I do know I watched like the first episode of South Park, and I should say this, I don't get it. Like, I don't get how that show has been running for like 25 years, because I don't get it. Like, when I try to watch it, I didn't laugh, I just felt lost and confused, like you motherfuckers really be gassing the show up, because I don't get South Park. Like, King of the Hill either, I didn't get King of the Hill. I was probably only to watch like maybe 1 or 2 episodes of King of the Hill, and then I stopped, because it's like, I don't get it. It's boring, it's not really all that funny for real. Like, I don't know how anybody sat and watched how many seasons of King of the Hill. Like, I don't get it. Like, my sister put that show on. It's like, girl, I don't get it. Like, what do you like about King of the Hill so much? Yet, she'll sit and watch King of the Hill, but she won't watch one episode of Family Guy or American Dad. Something that is actual fucking hilarious. Like, something is wrong with my sister. And then she told me she want to watch the Cleveland show. The Cleveland show is dog dookie water. It's doodle chips. It's just dookie. Like, the Cleveland show is fucking horrible. Like, it's just not funny to me. I feel like it's just filled with stereotypes. It's just filled with so much shit that I just don't like. Like, it's just not funny to me. I don't know. Maybe I probably need to go back, rewatch it, whatever the fuck, whatever. Maybe I need to put it on and actually watch it. But I just know I watched like maybe the first 3 episodes of the first season, and I was like, you know what? This just isn't my cup of tea. I don't think it's funny. None of the characters are funny to me. None of them. It's just a black version of Family Guy, just more ghetto, more ratchet, and just a stereotypical family. Like, black people that's filled with stereotypes. Like, come on. Come on. Cleveland is a passive pick-me. The mama is a hoe. The son is their little son that's supposed to be a copy and paste of Stewie. Do the same shit Stewie do. Getting in shenanigans, doing wild shit, even though he a baby, a toddler. Their daughter is a fucking sassy, bratty, loudmouth black girl. His son, I don't even know what the fuck his son name is. He's just an obese boy, you know, he's big and fart jokes and all these fat jokes. Like, I just don't get the Cleveland show. I don't. But, you know, back to the topic at hand. Like I said, this is a American Dad versus Family Guy thing. So the whole video is just me deciding what show I prefer more. I'm not gonna cap. Even though I watched Family Guy first and I only made it through seasons 1 through 13, and I watched American Dad from seasons 1 through 6, I fuck with American Dad way more. Like, the first episode of American Dad pulled me in so hard. Like, it was just fucking hilarious. I would say this with American Dad. I think it's more funnier. I definitely think it's more funny. Don't get me wrong, both American Dad and Family Guy definitely have the tendency of doing wild shit and making fun of wild shit. Like, Family Guy makes fun of molestation and rape, domestic violence, all that shit, right? And it's funny. Like, I can break apart from seriousness and, you know, dark humor. Because that's what Family Guy is, right? Dark humor. And I think it's funny. Or at least it was in the earlier seasons. I don't know what to like now, but, you know, we'll see when I get there. But I thought Family Guy was funny when it came to all the dark humor and shit. Like, all the shit that people think is too sensitive or, oh, snowflakes and shit like that, I find that funny in Family Guy. And American Dad is just like that, but it's like they amped it up a notch. Like, there's like hints of incest. Like, I love all the people in American Dad. I cannot say the same thing for Family Guy. I can't. Like, in American Dad, everyone is funny to me. Everybody. Steve, Haley, Roger, Klaus, Francine, Stan, they all crack me up. They just be having me fucking dead. Francine is hilarious as hell. Stan be cracking me up. Steve, that's my nigga. And Haley, I love her. She's so funny to me because she do not be with the bullshit. That girl is either smoking or with her boyfriend, and if they try to be fucking with her, she let their ass have it. I love Haley. She's so funny to me, like, because she just do not be with the bullshit. And I feel like in Family Guy, I feel like half of the time I forget that Peter and Lois even have kids. Because Meg is neglected. Poor Meg. She's so neglected. Like, y'all remember the one episode when Peter or something, I don't even know what season it is, but I just be seeing the clip on TikTok. So basically there's like an episode where Peter or something was like mind raped, or he got taken hostage, and it was like a clone that was living with them, and, you know, Lois realized that wasn't the real Peter. Lois went to go wake up Chris, Brian, and Stewie, and told Meg, can she please pull the trash cans up to the curb at 9 in the morning? I'm thinking, like, so you're leaving with all your other people in your family. You're leaving with Brian, you're leaving with Stewie, you're leaving with Chris, but you're leaving Meg behind? Like, Meg is so neglected. Like, so it's the fact that when she got kidnapped in Paris, you know, they was making fun of Taken. That's one of my best episodes. The episode is funny as fuck in season 12. When she got kidnapped and taken and was about to be like a sex slave or whatever, it's the fact that Peter and Lois said, oh, they just gonna go with that she's dead. Like, they didn't even want to see what was really going on with her. The fact that Stewie and Brian were the ones who took a plane to go see, to bring back Meg, just says a lot. Like, Peter and Lois are horrible parents. They're so neglectful, like, to Chris and Meg. But I don't find Meg or Chris to be funny to me. Chris is a little annoying. He's whiny. I think he's funny when he's crashing out. To me, I think he's funny when he's crashing out. Same thing with Meg. Like, they don't crack me up when they talk, but when they get mad and get angry, they be having me dead because they just be so over the bullshit. But honestly, I can care less about them. I really, really like Stewie and Brian. Stewie and Brian, they are funny as fuck. They're one of the best duos in, like, adult animated shows. Like, they do all types of crazy shit with each other. Stewie got, like, a hidden crush on Brian for real. Like, he be doing all types of weird shit. Took this nigga Brian's DNA to get him pregnant so they could be tied to life. Y'all remember that one time when Stewie stuck his fucking hand in Brian's mouth, and then when Brian walked away, he licked his fingers? Like, this nigga Stewie was a little like, little fruity patooties for that nigga Brian. But a lot of people don't like Brian, and I don't get it. Like, what is the hate with Brian? Like, why is Brian so hated? Like, I don't get it. Like, I fuck with Brian. I think Brian is cool by me, for real, for real. The only thing I can say with Brian is that his storylines are a lot of the same. Like, Brian is a pick-me. Like, he is always, Brian is like, always trying to find a relationship. He is a pick-me, I think so. Like, just like so much shit that he'll go to the ends of earth just to have a relationship. And I just feel like it really don't be that worth it. I get it, sometimes he just be feeling alone. Like, you know, there was this one episode where he thought he found love, but the girl cheated on him with Cleveland. There's a lot of episodes where he lied about, there's an episode where he lied about being an author, and then he actually had to go and write books because, you know, she kept asking about books and shit. So I will say that about Brian, that his storyline tends to be a lot of the same. But for the most part, I actually like Brian. Like, I know he's hated a lot, which is, I don't really get, but, you know, that's something for another time. Other than that, I really do fuck with Brian, for real. And I fucking love Stewie. Stewie he's just so funny to me. Like, he's just hilarious. This nigga do not be with the bullshit. He be crashing out. He want to be killing people, want to hurt niggas, all types of shit. Like, one of my favorite, like, Stewie episodes is when he made a clone of him that was just going around killing people because Brian made a joke about Stewie getting soft. So Stewie made a clone of himself because of what Brian said. I thought the episode was fucking hilarious because his clone was out of control, like just killing niggas and shit. Lois is not funny to me. Her voice is kind of annoying. The person who played her is a little annoying. And Peter, I have a love and hate relationship with Peter. Like, Peter can be cool, and then sometimes he can be extra as fuck. Like, sometimes I feel like they be trying too hard to make Peter be funny, or he be doing shit to try to make you laugh, and I just don't be laughing. Other than that, Peter could be cool, and he could be really, really annoying. Like I said, I kind of have a hate-love relationship with him. Like, sometimes I can really fuck with him, and then other times it's like he drives me fucking insane. But with American Dad, I love all the characters. Like, there's not any character on the show who irritates me. The only thing I could say with Steve is that it's like the same thing with Brian. Is that his storylines tend to be the same. You know, he at high school, he an outcast, and, you know, all his friends are too. And, you know, he likes all the popular girls who have deep little issues, you know. Basically, all the girls he likes, he want to fix them. Like, he wanna love them because he want to fix them, for real, for real. And, you know, Steve sometimes can be a pygmy, go to the ends of earth to try to get a female's attention. But other than that, I like Steve, for real, for real. I do. That nigga know how to be. He know how to sing. That nigga be singing tons of songs that I like. I fuck with Steve, for real, for real. Just, his storyline sometimes can be the same, him being a pygmy. Now, the whole thing with American Dad wants to be a wannabe Family Guy, I disagree with that really, really hard, because I find American Dad way more enjoyable and entertaining than Family Guy. And I just got into American Dad, and I find it way more enjoyable than Family Guy, for real, for real. Like, it's just funny it's fun to me. Like, it's just hilarious to me. Like, American Dad is just like, it's funny. Like, I just find it to be funny. Like, I don't get when people say it's a wannabe Family Guy. I don't think it's anything near a wannabe Family Guy at all. Because, like I said, I don't find the kids to be funny in Family Guy. But Steve and Haley, they cracked me up in American Dad. Same thing with Klaus with his little one-liners. That nigga's a creep. You know, he be like stealing Francine's underwear and shit like that. Stan is hilarious as hell. Francine is funny as fuck. Oh my god, I love Francine. She is crazy as hell, but she be cracking me up, yo. Like, she is fucking hilarious. I love her. So I feel like if I had to pick which show I like more, I'm gonna have to go with American Dad. I'm gonna give it to American Dad. I love American Dad. I don't agree with the hatred, don't agree with the negativity. I just don't. And I know a lot of people right now don't really fuck with Family Guy since like it didn't rain on too long and it's not as what it was in the beginning. So you know what? I'm gonna listen to some videos of Family Guy and see if I agree with the points, and then make my own video and address it. But I really do want to finish, not finish because Family Guy is not even done. It's still airing. So whatever season they on, let me look it up. This child. Family Guy is on season 23. So when I get to season 23 to see what's it given and to see has it really like lost its touch, then I'll give my opinions on whether or not I feel like Family Guy has lost its touch. Because the bitch is still on season 13. Like I said, I've never been able to make it past season 13 for real. So we're gonna see when I get my, life back together, give me a job so I can start paying my subscriptions and shit. Because I really do want to finish watching American Dad because I low-key miss my show for real. But yes, guys, I'm going to have to go with American Dad. I think it's a way better show. It's just way better everything. And I don't really think at this point there's no debate or nothing to be discussed. But as always, I love talking to you guys and catch you guys in my next video. Like I said, next 2 videos that are coming up is me talking about Invincible and a Big Mouth ranking the season. Ranking the season for Big Mouth from worst to best. Can't talk today. As always, it is nice talking to you guys. Talk to you guys.